Hello everyone, I am Riffaa from AC&RI curriculum and I am studying BSc Honors Agriculture first year. I am hereby to explain my topic International Bank for Reconstruction and Development IBRD. About IBRD, the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development IBRD is an international financial institution established on 27 December 1945 and headquartered in Washington DC, United States, that is the lending arm of the World Bank Group. The world's largest development bank, IBRD, provides financial products and policy advice to help countries reduce poverty and extend the benefits of sustainable growth to all of their people. Initially, it was concerned with post-war reconstruction in Europe. Since then, its aim has been to assist the economic development of member nations by making loans where private capital is not available on reasonable terms to finance productive investments. Loans are made either direct to governments or to private enterprises with the guarantee of their government. IBRD has affiliates the International Development Association IDA and the International Finance Corporation IFC. The World Bank as it is commonly comprises the IBRD and IDA. The world's largest development bank IBRD provides financial products and policy advices to help countries reduce poverty and extend the benefits of sustainable growth to all of their people. As the largest development bank in the world, it supports the World Bank Group's mission by providing loans, guarantees, risk management products and advisory services to middle-income and creditworthy low-income countries, as well as by coordinating responses to regional and global challenges. Members. There are 189 members and only members of International Monetary Fund IMF may be considered for membership in the bank members. Each country represented on the Board of Governors. The IBRD is governed by the World Bank's Board of Governors, which meets annually and consists of one governor per member country, most often the country's finance minister or treasury secretary. The Board of Governors delegates most of its authority over daily matters such as lending and operations to the Board of Directors. The Board of Directors consists of 25 executive directors and is chaired by the President of the World Bank Group. Subscriptions to the capital stock of the bank are based on each member's quota in the IMF, which is designed to reflect the country's relative economic strength. Voting rights are related to shareholdings. Organization. Officers and staff of the IBRD serve concurrently as officers and staff in the International Development Association IDA. The bank has offices in New York, Paris, London, Geneva and Tokyo. New York office and World Bank mission to the United Nations. European office, Paris, France. Regional mission in Eastern and Southern Africa, Nairobi, Kenya. Regional mission in Western Africa, Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Regional mission in Thailand, Bangkok. IBRD services. Through our partnership with MICs and creditworthy poorer countries, IBRD offers innovative financial solutions including financial products, loans, guarantees and risk management products and knowledge and advisory services including on a reimbursable basis to governments at the national and subnational levels. IBRD finances investments across all sectors and provides technical support and expertise at each stage of a project. IBRD's resources not only supply borrowing countries with needed financing but also serves as a vehicle for global knowledge transfer and technical assistance. Advisory services in public department and asset management help governments, official sector institutions and developed organizations build institutional capacity to protect and expand financial resources. IBRD supports government efforts to strengthen public financial management as well as improve the investment climate, address service delivery bottlenecks and strengthen policies and institutions. Country strategies. The country partnership framework guides how IBRD and other World Bank Group institutions work with a client country to reach the twin goals of ending extreme poverty and increasing shared prosperity in a sustainable manner. Products and services. IBRD lending and advice complement other World Bank Group efforts to help governments reduce poverty and spur sustainable growth. In addition to middle-income countries, IBRD lends to creditworthy poorer countries that are also eligible for IDA support. Financing and risk management. IBRD and other World Bank Group institutions are innovating to offer a wide range of insurance, credit enhancement, and hedging products to help client countries manage financial risk as they tackle development challenges. IBRD at work. India transforms market for rooftop solar. India has a massive need for energy. Its per capita consumption of electricity is less than one-third of the world average. To meet its target of generating 100 gigawatt of solar energy by 2022, India has installed solar parks on large tracts of unused land across the country. Now, thanks to a new partnership between the World Bank and the State Bank of India (SBI), India's largest bank, the market for rooftop solar has also begun to take off. Better crops with better irrigation, boosting agricultural performance in the Peruvian Sierra. In the Peruvian Sierra, 87 water user organizations improved their irrigation service delivery to 18,758 farmers who irrigated an area of 14,770 hectares. There were 12 organizations at basin level and 75 sub-basin levels. There were significant increases in agricultural yields with all monitored crops such as ryegrass, avocado, alfalfa, maize, potato, oats and quinoa. The percentage of farmers who paid water tariffs increased from 50% to 80% between 2011 and 2016. The total amount collected during the same period went from $0.5 million to $0.7 million, improving financial capacity. China improving rural migrants. China improving rural migrants' employment prospects through skills development. Implemented between 2009 and 2014 in 3 provinces in China, the Rural Migrant Skills Development and Employment Project provided skills training for 5,22,628 young people, most of whom were from the rural areas, provided employment services for over 4.2 million job seekers, and enhanced the training capacities of 23 technical and vocational schools and training centers, opening up more and better employment opportunities for rural migrant workers that would improve their income and working conditions. How IBRD is financed? IBRD raises most of its fund in the world's financial markets. This has allowed it to provide more than $500 billion in loans to alleviate poverty around the world since 1946, with its shareholder governments paying it about $14 billion in capital. IBRD has maintained a AAA rating since 1959. This high credit rating allows it to borrow at low cost and offer middle-income developing countries access to capital on favorable terms, helping ensure that development projects go forward in a more sustainable manner while often complementing or catalyzing private financing. IBRD earns income every year from the return on its equity and from the small margin it makes on lending. This pays for World Bank operating expenses, goes into reserves to strengthen the balance sheet, and provides an annual transfer of funds to IDA, the fund for the poorest countries. IBRD's results. Implemented between 2009 and 2014, the project achieved the following major results. 4,45,577 students graduated from the project schools, with over 85% of them from rural areas. 3,65,348 obtained National Vocational Qualification certificates, with 86.6% of them from rural areas. 3,76,568 graduates found jobs within 6 months after graduation, increased by 47, 38 and 4 percentage point in the Anhui, Shandong and Ningxia. Over 80% of them found jobs related to their majors within 6 months of their graduation. School enterprise collaboration was established with a total of 3,096 enterprises, greatly improving the way schools design and provide training on relevant and practical skills. 3,08,697 graduates found jobs through the school enterprise collaboration. 42,06,642 job seekers were served at the public employment service centers, with 70.7% of them being migrant workers. 9 policy studies were conducted on topics ranging from employment promotion and vocational capacity building to labor relations and labor disputes to contribute to the Chinese government's effort to improve the conditions and vocational capacity building to labor relations and labor disputes to contribute to the Chinese government's effort to improve the conditions of rural migrant workers. Here are some links for your references. Thank you.